We say congratulations to our father, our leader, our benefactor, the man who came with a renewed vigor to reject, revamp, and reposition the NSCDC Kwara State Command for better performance. He is a leader by excellence, a leader with a difference, a leader who is success personified. Failure is not in his DNA. I personally call him the game changer.
This is the Kwara State Command Headquarters of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, located in the heart of Ilorin. It serves as the operational nerve center for security coordination, rapid response, and the protection of lives and critical infrastructure across the state. June 19, 2025 marks 2 years since Dr. Umar J.G. Mohammed assumed office as the State Commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Kwara State Command. He took over the mantle of leadership at a critical period, a time when the command was facing numerous operational and administrative challenges. His appointment came as a turning point, providing the leadership and direction the command urgently needed. Upon assumption of duty, Dr. Umar J.G. Mohammed hits the ground running, introducing key reforms and innovative strategies that have significantly revitalized and repositioned the command. Under his leadership, the Kwara State Command has witnessed remarkable growth, enhanced professionalism, and a renewed sense of purpose in the discharge of its mandate. Before his appointment as the 14th substantive commandant of the NSCDC, Kwara State Command, officers and men of the command faced a long-standing challenge: the compulsory journey to Minna, Niger State, just to sit for their promotion examinations. It was a very difficult and draining experience, financially, physically, and emotionally. Many traveled long distances, often under unsafe conditions, bearing the burden of transport cost, stress, and the ever-lurking risk of accident on the road. But all of that changed when Commandant Umar came on board. Among his notable achievements, Commandant Umar J.G. Mohammed has transformed the Kwara State Command from a gory and pitiable condition into a clean, organized, and dignified environment admired by all. He strategically relocated the command's main gate from a crowded commercial area to a more accessible and less congested location, improving both security and operational efficiency. Additionally, the quarter guard was repositioned to a more prominent and functional spot near the Apex office, enhancing its visibility and ceremonial value. During a recent visit, the Commandant General of the NSCDC, Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Audi, MNIOFR, accompanied by his wife, Ajia Aishat Mohammed Abubakar Audi, commissioned several ongoing projects at the State Command Headquarters in Ilorin. In honor of our contributions, the newly renovated command clinic was named after Haji Aishat Audi, while the newly constructed command gate was dedicated to the Commandant General in recognition of his exceptional leadership. For the very first time in the annals of history of the NSCDC Kwara State Command, a sitting governor visited the NSCDC Command in Kwara State, a milestone that speaks volumes about performance, progress, and partnership under the leadership of Commandant Dr. Umar J.J. Mohammed.
In his brief address, address at the NSCDC Kwara Command, Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak appreciated the selfless efforts of the officers of the command. The governor particularly expressed satisfaction with the leadership style of the Kwara State Commandant, Umar Mohammed, saying his work speaks for itself.
The government of people of Kwara State, we thank you indeed for the work you do, the selfless work you do. Since the commandant came, we have seen a total turnaround.
He charged men of the Security and Civil Defense Corps not to relent in their efforts of keeping the peace and harmony that the state is known for. For the commandant, Umar Mohammed, the governor's visit to the command has added to the chances of putting Kwara ahead of other states of the Federation, as it is one of the criteria of ranking.
I've been waiting for this for so long. Even when I came to Kwara, I met Kwara on ground. The scorecard at national headquarters, it was 15%, too low. The first meeting, I added 20, making 35. The third meeting, it was 55. Another meeting, second best.
He commended Governor Abdulrazak's leadership style, saying his name is written in gold at both federal and state levels. The NSCDC commandant assured the state government of the command's full support before, during, and after the local government elections.
Upon assuming office, Dr. Umar J.J. Mohammed met a fleet of operational vehicles that had been overstretched, poorly maintained, and in many cases completely grounded. Recognizing that mobility is essential to effective security response and infrastructure protection, he immediately prioritized the refurbishment of these operational vehicles. Through deliberate planning and resource mobilization, the commandant successfully restored the vehicles to full working condition, significantly boosting the command's ability to respond swiftly to emergencies and conduct routine patrols. In addition to this internal intervention, its proactive leadership inspired confidence and support from stakeholders. Communities and partner organizations across Kwara State responded by donating 8 operational vehicles and 5 additional automobiles to the command to further strengthen and enhance its logistical strength and reach. When Dr. Umar J.J. Mohammed came on board, he made it crystal clear that Kwara State would no longer serve as a safe haven for criminal elements. He issued a strong warning to individuals involved in criminal activities to vacate the state, emphasizing his resolve to restore peace and uphold the rule of law. He publicly declared his mission in Kwara State to combat vandalism, protect critical national assets and infrastructure, and ensure the safety of lives and property. True to his word, the command under his leadership has recorded numerous operational successes, including the arrest and prosecution of suspected vandals, criminal syndicates, and other offenders. In continuation of his notable achievement, Commandant Umar J.J. Mohammed took decisive action to address growing security challenges, particularly in undeserved rural communities across Kwara State. Upon assuming office, he conducted a comprehensive security assessment and discovered that many remote areas lacked the presence of conventional security agencies, leaving them vulnerable to criminal activities. As a proactive response, he created 7 new area commands, 11 additional divisional offices strategically located to improve coverage and response capacities. These were established in addition to the already existing 122 offices, which is spread across the nooks and crannies of Kwara State.
The raid of Commandant Umar J.J. Mohammed's PhD since he assumed the leadership of Kwara Command 2 years ago has been very, very momentous. There's no doubt saying that he came to move the call forward in Kwara Command. Since he came, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps Kwara Command has achieved giant strides under his leadership. So far so good. I will say that he has done very well because we are not where we used to be when he came. Before he came, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has and always has been a force to reckon with in Kwara State. But since he came, he took us from where we used to be to a higher pedestal where we are operating right now. And I'm very, very sure whoever, if Commandant Mohammed lists Umar lists Kwara today, whoever will be coming to take over from him will be taking over from him at a very, very high pedestal.
Dr. Umar J.J. Mohammed, my state commandant, I will rightly say, is a man full of passion for the job. Little did I know when he first came in 2 years ago that he would so much showcase himself to this extent that he has been the envy of some people and some organization. He's a man full of courage, so intelligent, hardworking, resilient, and very dogged in his place of work.
I would say Commandant Umar J.J. Mohammed is a game changer. I mean, he came here and he turned everything around. He's a game changer, he's a transformational leader. I want to say to Commandant Umar J.J. Mohammed that we love him, we appreciate him, and all that he has done in Kwara State Command will never be forgotten. History will never forget him, and also his legacy as the 14th substantive commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps Kwara State Command Headquarters will continue to live, and we love him, we appreciate him, and we say that for people who are like him, visionary, energetic, transformational, the top is their place, and that's where he's going.
Congratulations to our able and dynamic commandant for completing 2 years in Kwara State Command. We are lucky to have him at the head. Here's to many more years of resounding success. We love and celebrate you!
Today, the Kwara State Command stands renewed, with officers who believe again, with structures that inspire pride, with communities that feel protected, and with a future that looks brighter than ever. This is not just a documentary, it is a testimony of one man's courage, compassion, and commitment to service. This is the legacy of Dr. Umar J.J. Mohammed, a leader who came, saw, and transformed, a reformer who did not just occupy a seat, he moved a system, a visionary who reminded us all that through change is possible. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps. God bless Kwara State.